make sure the lighting's good. It should be fine though, right? Day 15. We made it. That's it. It's over. Game over. 15 days of consistent 20 or less carbs a day. That's crazy to me, man. I had a really interesting experience. And I think it went a lot better than I expected it to go. Just, the initial thought of putting damn near no carbs into my body kind of was a little intimidating. But once I got the ball rolling, you just find so many different alternatives. And I really have to say that I had a good time. As far as my review goes, it is not a lifestyle change I am willing to make personally. I think that in order to dedicate your life to ketogenics, you really have to mentally get rid of any environment in which you can fail. So going out, having drinks, or going out and having dinner somewhere that's not your choice, or just giving up all the things that you've grown to love as far as food is concerned. And it's not really something I want to do at this point in time. I also I like that I can see the difference between having too much body fat and getting lean, but I'm not the biggest fan of just simply being lean. I like to get strong. I like to put on size. But one thing that I don't feel like ketogenics allows you to do is do just that. So you're basically just building off of what you can produce. You're not adding anything to that. And I feel like if I really wanted to get bigger and stronger, I wouldn't be able to live off of this diet. I think if I just go back to the middle of the experiment, I had one day where I had extremely bad cravings, like super bad. I was at work, I wanted chips, I wanted tacos, I wanted burritos, and I can't imagine like not having the willpower to just be like, this is not forever, so I don't feel like I am gonna make the keto change, but there are definitely some things that I am gonna take from the experience and apply to my everyday diet. I am gonna go back onto intermittent fasting, and I am going to try and set some if it fits your macro deals into my daily routines. Keto really helped me get super comfortable with my body. And what I mean by that is just realizing that it's there. Everything that I want is there. I just really have to push to that next level, and I have to sacrifice a lot of things. And it's a lot more difficult than what I think I let myself believe. And I think it works that way for a lot of people. So I feel like after this series, so today being the last day, I am going to start another one. Maybe not, 15 days, 15 videos, but definitely one a day or one a week, something like maybe two if I have time, where I am breaking down how my relationship with my nutrition is going and my relationship with the gym. I have a tough 2 to 3 months coming with my ankle being the way that it got hurt, and I feel like that's something I have to give credit to the keto diet as well, because I wasn't able to perform in the gym and I wasn't able to do any type of cardio, yet I continued to get leaner. And I was really, really impressed by that. And I think it just speaks volume to the program. Like if you do it properly and if you really do focus and you set a goal, keto is there as a tool to help you reach that. I guarantee that if I went another 15 days, I would get down to 170 pounds, no problem. No problem. But it's just like not sacrifices I really want to make. There were plenty of times, and I think I had 2 weekends on the program where, I wanted to go out with friends and have a drink. But it's like the smallest luxury will cost you so much, because getting kicked out of the state of ketosis takes a toll on the process, because it takes such a long while for you to get back into it. So it is a very, very strict program, but it works, and it works really well. I think that if I had to give keto a rating, it would be a 4 out of 5 for sure as a tool. As a lifestyle, I would give it a 2, maybe even a 1. It's just not for me. I enjoy having a beer, watching a Dodger game. I enjoy, eating a burger at a barbecue or having a donut, once in a while. So just things you really have to take into account when you're deciding that you want to make that change. But I would definitely tell people to try it. If losing weight or getting lean alone was their goal, it's an amazing tool. It really, really is. Even yesterday when I did arms, I could see veins that I hadn't seen since, I was in basic training. So I think that all those people that are out there online, writing comments, reviews on a program that they haven't necessarily tried themselves, or just going off of other people's reviews or the science behind it, you have to really try it in order for you to understand. Keto was probably the first calorie deficit program that I was on in which I did not consistently get hungry. So that alone blew me away. And it gave me a different outlook on how we have really grown to judge fat as a macro. When you're on, if it fits your macros, your fat is really, really low, and your carbs are usually really high. And just switching those two over and losing more weight while on higher fat, it just kind of blew my mind, because I was in that mindset of fat is just not good for you and you want to stay away from fat. But when you are pulling fat from good sources and you're not necessarily sticking all kinds of crazy carbs into your body, you start to notice a difference. Your body starts to change. And I think that's something I'm gonna incorporate into my next program. And I'm really excited to see how that goes. And I feel like I'll start off probably not this Monday, but the Monday after. This Monday I will be heading to San Diego with my girlfriend, and we will be spending a week out there just enjoying some time off. But when I come back, I plan on really setting either short-term or longer-term goal for my body and for my physique. So we have that to look forward to. But I've been talking for 10 minutes. I think that's it. I think that 15 days of keto is a really good enough sample for me to just say that the program is legitimate, the program works, and that if you want to get leaner and if you want to lose some weight, try it. Give it a shot. And if you don't necessarily know how to, follow the steps or anything, you can always leave a comment. I'll always respond. But I'm really ready to go ahead and move on with my life now that I've taken this experience head on, and extremely happy with the results. I might even post a before and after. I think that that would be like my first before and after on the channel, and I think the reason I'm not too worried about how it'll look or any of that is just because I'm really proud of the work I put in. Like it just does not matter how I look or how I'm not at the level that I really want to be, but I know that I have the tools to get there, and I'm really proud of the work that I did these last 15 days. So I can't wait to get back from vacation and get the ball rolling again, but for now, see you guys in the next one.
I just want to take this time, man, to shout out my team, man. Capo gang over everything, man.